Famous celebrities who are fighting chronic illnesses. Some of Hollywood's biggest stars are facing problems that aren't in the public eye, away from the glitz and glitter of the red carpet. These famous people, who seem to have everything, are quietly dealing with long-term illnesses that make their daily lives hard. How do they keep their jobs, though, when they are going through such hard times? The strength of these great people with autoimmune diseases and other rare conditions is truly inspiring. Come with us as we learn about the celebrities who keep shining even though they have long-term illnesses. Selena Gomez, fighting neuropathy. Selena Gomez is among the most well-known celebrities who has been transparent about her struggle with a chronic disease. The autoimmune disease lupus has been plaguing the singer and actress for a number of years. The immune system attacks the body's own tissues as a result of lupus, causing discomfort, inflammation, and organ damage. After disclosing her illness for the first time in 2015, Gomez has subsequently had extensive medical procedures, such as chemotherapy and a kidney donation in 2017 that was made possible by her close friend Francia Raisa. Gomez has been open about the toll that having lupus has had on her body and mind. She has talked about her battles with sadness and anxiety, two conditions that are frequently linked to long-term ailments. In spite of these difficulties, Gomez is still a fervent supporter of mental health awareness and exhorts those going through same struggles to get care. Her candor has encouraged many people to persist in the face of hardship and raise much-needed awareness of lupus. Lady Gaga, dealing with chronic pain. Another well-known person who has been outspoken about her chronic illness is pop sensation Lady Gaga. Gaga has fibromyalgia, a disorder marked by weariness, soreness in certain places, and widespread musculoskeletal pain. Fibromyalgia's precise etiology is unknown, and diagnosing it can be difficult, which frustrates many who have it. Lady Gaga has made use of her platform to spread the word about fibromyalgia and the crippling fatigue and pain it brings. Gaga provides an intimate look at how the condition affects her life and business in her documentary Gaga, 5'2". The ailment frequently leaves her in excruciating agony and necessitates intensive medical treatment. Despite her difficulties, Gaga is committed to her career and keeps going through the suffering in order to perform and produce songs. Her bravery in disclosing information about fibromyalgia has contributed to raising awareness of this sometimes misdiagnosed illness. Nick Jonas, handling diabetes type 1. At the age of 13, Nick Jonas, one-third of the Jonas Brothers, received a type 1 diabetes diagnosis. Diabetes type 1 is a chronic illness in which the pancreas fails to produce enough insulin, a hormone required for the body to utilize sugar as fuel. Insulin shots, a strict diet and exercise regimen, and continuous blood sugar monitoring are all necessary for managing type 1 diabetes. Jonas has been a fervent supporter of diabetes education and research. He is one of the co-founders of Beyond Type 1, an organization that seeks to empower and inform people who have the illness. Jonas has demonstrated by his advocacy work that a good and fulfilling life can be had even with a chronic illness. He frequently shares his experiences with followers, inspiring others who also struggle with diabetes to be resilient and proactive in managing their health. Jada Pinkett Smith. Since she originally revealed the diagnosis to her audience on an episode of Red Table Talk in 2018, Jada Pinkett Smith has been transparent about her battle with alopecia, a condition that results in a loss of hair. Later in the year 2021, the actress took to Instagram to provide an open and detailed account of her experience through the process of hair loss. In the video, Jada Pinkett Smith can be heard saying, "Take a look at this line right here," indicating that there are some areas that are bare. The fact that this is going to be a little bit more difficult for me to conceal is the reason why I thought I'd simply share it with you all so that you don't ask any questions about it. However, you should know that my mother is going to put some rhinestones in there, and I'm going to create myself a little crown. In an effort to reduce the stigma that is associated with the ailment, Jada Pinkett Smith has even devoted a chapter of her memoir, Worthy, which will be published in 2023, to her own experience with the condition. The statement was made by Pinkett Smith to Shinoz in October 2023. "A lot of people who suffer from alopecia have shame about their condition," is what she said. And one of the things about this book that I'm hoping, people will embrace and receive is that there is no need to have shame about any of it, she is saying. Celine Dion. Idol of Song studies have shown that 1 or 2 persons out of every 1 million people are affected by the neurological condition known as stiff person syndrome, SPS. Celine Dion has been transparent about her struggle with this condition. In 2022, she made the initial announcement of the diagnosis through a tearful social media post, in which she informed her followers that she had been experiencing terrible muscle spasms that affected every aspect of my daily life. One of the symptoms was that she had trouble walking and using her vocal cords properly, which included the inability to talk and sing. An Amazon Prime documentary titled I Am Celine Dion is scheduled to be released in June of 2024. In the documentary, Diane will provide a raw look at her life with SPS. During the time leading up to the broadcast of the documentary, the singer, known for her hit song My Heart Will Go On, disclosed to many media sites, including People and NBC News, that she had been struggling with SPS for 17 years. She also said that in order to perform, she had to take heavy dosages of muscle relaxants such as Valium. Following the implementation of a comprehensive treatment plan that encompasses physical rehabilitation, medication, immunological therapy, and vocal therapy, the five-time Grammy winner is resolute in her intention to make a comeback to the stage as soon as possible. Additionally, she has enthusiastically embraced her new role as a health advocate in the meanwhile. In an interview with People, she expressed her pride by saying, "The fact that I found the strength to communicate my condition with the world makes me very proud. It's possible that the reason I'm here is to be of assistance to other people, and that would be the grandest gift." Tisha Campbell. Alamea Martin sarcoidosis has been a chronic condition for Tisha Campbell for many years, ever since she was initially diagnosed with the inflammatory disease in the year 2002. Campbell described her early symptoms of sarcoidosis in an interview at the Maibo Show podcast that took place in June of 2024. "I just could not breathe," she said. "It is a disorder that manifests itself when lumps or nodules known as granulomas form in many parts of the body, including the lungs, lymph nodes, skin, eyes, and other areas. Specifically, they manifested themselves in Campbell's lungs as well as the base of her brain. Because the disease had progressed to stage 2 after Campbell had her first child, she made it a priority to improve her health by making changes to her diet, engaging in physical activity, and learning to better manage stress. Campbell stated on the show that she has been in remission for a period of 4 years at this point. "They are unable to locate it at any point in my brain," I informed them. Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian, the business magnate and reality TV star, has been transparent about her battle with psoriasis, a chronic skin ailment that results in red, scaly spots on the skin. An autoimmune condition, psoriasis is not fatal, but for those who have it, it can be excruciating, itchy, and emotionally upsetting. On social media and in her reality program, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kardashian has talked about her problems with psoriasis. She has demonstrated how the illness impacts her day-to-day activities and how she manages it with a variety of therapies and lifestyle changes. Through her openness about her psoriasis, Kardashian has contributed to the destigmatization of the ailment and inspired others to accept their flaws. Her candor has also increased awareness of the negative effects chronic skin disorders have on mental and self-esteem. Venus Williams. Tennis player Venus Williams was identified as having Sjogren's syndrome in 2011. This autoimmune condition affects the glands in the body that produce moisture, causing symptoms like joint pain, exhaustion, and dry eyes and mouth. Williams has persisted in competing at the greatest levels of professional tennis despite the difficulties her health has presented. Williams has shared her experience and increased awareness of Sjogren's syndrome as an advocate for those with autoimmune disorders. She has discussed the significance of receiving an accurate diagnosis and treatment, as well as how she has modified her lifestyle and training to control her symptoms. Many people find encouragement in Williams' tenacity on the court, since it shows that it is still possible to accomplish greatness in the face of a chronic disease. Bella Hadid. Bella Hadid, a supermodel, has been transparent about her struggle with Lyme illness, a bacterial condition spread by ticks. Numerous symptoms, such as weariness, joint discomfort, and neurological problems, can be brought on by Lyme disease. Hadid received a Lyme disease diagnosis in 2012, which she shared with her brother Anwar Hadid and mother Yolanda Hadid. Hadid has talked about how tough it is to take care of her health and balance a rigorous modeling job. She has also emphasized the necessity of more research and education, as well as the significance of early detection and treatment for Lyme disease. Hadid's candor with her illness has contributed to raising awareness of Lyme disease, which is frequently misdiagnosed and poorly understood. Stay connected for more inspiring stories and behind-the-scenes insights. Subscribe now and never miss a moment.